welcome to Get Snatched Beauty, and I am your host Toni. And you see, I got my bonnet on. I'm all the way clean. This is just me. This is my natural me. So I'm getting ready to show you how I would make up for tonight if I was going somewhere for a glam look for New Year's. I am so glad this year is about to be over and we're going to do great things in 2022. So, without further ado, let me just show you what I do. Now, as you know, I am a Mary Kay beauty consultant, and I will mostly be using all Mary Kay products today. So, this I am using, we have a facial primer, and a primer is always good to start off with to give you a blank canvas. It's like you're getting ready to paint a masterpiece, and y'all forgive me, I don't use a lot of brushes. I just use my hands a lot. I always have to wash all the colors off when I'm done. But this facial primer is wonderful. What it does, it prepares your face to hold on to powder and everything, and I put it on. It moisturizes. It has such a wonderful, pleasant smell. So basically, see, I use a very little, and I just put it on all over my face. Okay, and you can wait a few minutes. It's just like when you put on your eyelashes. You should always wait a few minutes when you put the glue on to let it kind of get tacky, and that's what you want your skin to do. It's not going to be tacky like icky, but just a little bit so it can hold things. Now today I'm going to contour a little bit. That's what I do, and I get a stick foundation you can get that's darker, a little darker than your skin, and I put it everywhere where I want my face to recede a bit. Okay, so basically I want to get rid of these jowls, right? That's what I want to do. You can go around the perimeter of your face, so you can basically keep it where a lot of the light is coming right here in the middle. So that's what you want. Now with this, I'll put a little where my cheekbones, the hollows of your cheekbones. Okay, so you do that. So basically this is gonna kind of contour my face, and I usually this is like a foundation brush, and I will use that to try to blend it in a little bit. You're gonna do more blending later, but just to get started, I kind of do mine where I'll do the hollows. I'll bring all this in even around the edges of my face. I can just kind of blend it in a little bit like that, and as you can already see, it kind of slenderizes my face because I have a round kind of full face. That's why I contour, not all the time, and I'm not doing it real heavy this time, but just so you can see the difference in the shape of the face. Okay, now the next thing that I do is I will put an under eye, because as y'all see, I used to look like a little raccoon when I was little. I was so dark around my eyes, and I still have that. And then also I have what are called tear troughs. That's what these lines and where my eyes are kind of sunken in, and how I have this extra little meat or whatever that makes the tear trough. So I have to do a little bit of work to get rid of those. So here I have some concealer. I like the concealers like this, and Mary Kay does sell them. So what I do, I get in there and I put a little amount. You don't want too much, because see, this eye right here is deeper than my other eye. So as you can see, it's gonna take a little more work to get this right here to hide. So we will keep working on that. So I usually start off with a concealer that's like a shade or two lighter than I am, and you put that on. So I let that kind of sit as well when to try to get ready to go. Now usually I'm gonna put on some primer. Putting primer on your eyes as well helps for the eyeshadow to stick. You know, you have a lot of eyeshadows, it's a good bright color, but it won't show up because you don't have any primer on to really help the colors to pop. So that's what I do. And I normally don't put on all my powder and all that stuff till after my eyes. I do my eyes first. So in case it's some stuff that falls or whatever that I need to get rid of, then it's okay for me to go ahead and take it off without taking all of my makeup and everything off. So that's why I will just start with the primer on my eyes, and I'm going to take care of my eyes first. So you just need just a tad to put on, and you put over your entire lid so your eyeshadow can pop. Now today, because I'm kind of doing an evening look, I'm going to use some sparkly eyeshadow. So it'll be good to have something that really pops, and it'll do better with this primer. So once again, you wait a few minutes and let it dry and get it together. So now I'm going to shape my eyebrows. Okay, mine grow pretty well. This is I haven't gotten a wax in I don't know how long, so my brows pretty much grow pretty well. So I end up doing more of putting a little tail on it, and because I have what are called hooded eyes, see, you can't really see my lids that much because I have the extra skin that kind of covers it. So when I open my eyes, you can kind of see the lid, but you know, the hood is hiding it. So when you do your brows, you don't want to do them and pull it down and put tails on it that go down, because once again that will drag my eye down as well. So I don't do that. So what I do, I brush them really well. Okay, and then I kind of go in and trace the shape I want them to have, right? So I want it natural, little hair strokes, and then I just kind of draw in what I like. So it's not that much. As you can see, I don't do really heavy brows. Some people, to me, look like Groucho Marx. They got 2 exclamation points on their eyebrows, and that is so unnecessary. So I just do a little bit where I just kind of draw it in and get it kind of full the way I want it. Now also, I'll brush them again, and Mary Kay also makes an eyebrow like tint. Let me see if I can find it. I hope I brought it out. But what that does, you can kind of fill in your brows and make them look more natural without harsh lines. So what I'm going to do is follow what I just drew in with this tint. And as you can see, you're kind of putting a little color and you're filling in where hairs could be. See, just keep doing it, little strokes, so it's like hairs you're putting on there to look more natural. Because I really can't stand like I said, those harsh, thick lines. People make their eyebrows so dark, and so they look so unnatural. And here you go. So here I go. I'm just gonna keep making like little hairs and fill it in so I can then take whatever. And see, I just kind of, because that's a liquid, I kind of bring it out and kind of make sure like I actually form my eyebrow. Now you can easily go back with the pencil, but to me this is enough. I don't need them any darker. They're good. And what some people do is they will take the take a concealer and go around their eyebrows. Now I do sometimes, I may do this tonight just to show you that how you can just clean up everything and make it look neat, but then you still don't want it to look artificial. So as you can see, I can go around the edges of my brow to try to clean it up and go from there. But I don't do a whole lot of that because that looks fake to me. So I will do a little bit, you know, if I didn't draw it quite right and you want to clean it up a little bit, you can do that. So see, as you can see, I just put a little bit there and, you know, kind of blend. I always blend is the name of the game with makeup, because too many people have all these harsh lines, and then that's why they end up looking like Rusty the Clown. Okay, so that's how I do that. Now I finished my brows. I'm not doing nothing real heavy today. Okay, so now I've already gotten the primer on, right? So now it's time for creating whatever look it is that I want to create. Now what I'm going to use, now this eyeshadow is NYX. Now I use my Mary Kay, don't get me wrong, but I like other brands too, and I love NYX. It's affordable, it's good, you know, colors, and I just love it. So I am going to put a gray sparkle right here in the middle. It's kind of called a halo effect, where I'm just gonna put the sparkly right here in the middle of my lid. Okay, because I you know, I love sparkles and all, but too much you start looking like a clown once again. So I just put enough that can be seen, but it's right in the middle. It's like a halo. Okay, let me put a little bit more on this side. For some reason I always do my left side better. Maybe because I'm left-handed, I don't know. Okay, so as y'all can see, you can see a little bit of the sparkle, right? But in order to open up my eye, because I have hooded eyes, I have to draw a new part that's going to be where my lid is, where I've increased where the crease is for my lid. And that's how I'm going to be able to make my eye open up a little bit. So since I use that gray, then I'll go in again, and here's my Mary Kay pack that I haven't even filled up all the way, but this is a nice container, see, where you can put all of your eyeshadows, your powders, your blushes, I mean different shades. So this is all I have. I say I have so much of the shadow, but these are all of my shadows, and here's a blush and everything. So this is what I'm using. So what I'm going to use, since I put this gray sparkle, I'm going to use a black shadow, and that's what I'm going to put just above where my natural crease is, and I'm going to wing it out. That's what I do with a lot of my stuff. Now see how I already had fallout, and see if I had already put on all my facial powder and stuff, it would mess it up. So basically I am taking this black, I'm gonna go up a little under my eye a little bit, but I put the black in the crease, right? So then I winged it out a little bit, and I always just like to use my finger to try to blend it out. You can still use your brush, you know, and kind of blend it out and get it where you want, but I really want a smoky kind of eye. So that's what I did. So let's do the other side. I go up here. I don't want my crease where it naturally is. I go up higher so I can open up my eye, and see, I'm going to wing that out too, and it will open my eye up a bit because I made my crease higher. So then therefore I'm gonna go back with that silver in a minute and put it up higher as well. So here I can take a little bit of powder, put it up under the eye, right, and do that. And then I'll take, a lot of times, take this finger right here. This is the weakest finger, so you can kind of blend with that, because it's never gonna go too hard because it's a weak finger. So you can use that. So that's it for that black. I pretty much did a lot getting you know, getting the black in. So I'm gonna go back to my glitter, and I think I'm gonna do my whole lid in glitter. We've already got, you see my crease, so I'm gonna do more than a halo. This is kind of almost like a cut crease where I have put glitter on my entire lid to make it pop. See, now you see why when you increase the where my natural crease is, it's above that. So, and that's really all you need. You really don't need anything under my brow, because I've gotten these really bold colors. I could take a little bit of a shadow that's sparkly, that's a little brighter, that's a little more silver, and put that there. So I may do that and put it kind of in the corner of my eye. So you need just a tad to go up here on your brow bone, and maybe a little inner, to really make it, see, pop. There you go. Okay, so that's it for the eyeshadow. Now what I will do now is line my eyes. Now today, because I'm trying to go more dramatic, I will line my eye all the way around. Now sometimes you have to watch that, because if you do it too harsh, it's going to make your eye look smaller. Because see, I already kind of have small eyes as it is. So oh my goodness, where is my liner? This is what I do. And I'm also going to put on some lashes as well. So I really wanted to get a good line in there. Let me see, where is my, here's a liner that, okay, that I was just gonna do a regular line with a pencil, but I have liquid liner. So I close my eye, and you just draw it straight across. You might want to wing it out a little bit over here like we did with the black shadow, but I'm just gonna line this across. So when you put your lashes on, you will have a nice black line across. You can wing it out, because I'm gonna clean some of this up in a minute, but you can take it and wing it out. So I can do a little more create my little cat eye and go from there. Now I'm gonna let that dry, because then I'll show you how I put on my lashes, because for the love of God, I would get lashes and put all this glue on there and wonder why it won't stay and it keeps coming and why I'll never be able to do this. Got the trick for that. So now that I have that done, we are going to look at cleaning up, and I'll go ahead and put some powder on. But since it's about dry, I guess I will go ahead and put my eyelashes on. Now, let me find my glue. And what I do to make it so much easier is to put the glue directly on my eyelid. That's what I do. You can't go wrong. See, I'm going to put it right on top of that liner I just did, but this glue is going to dry clear. It looks kind of white right now, but it's going to dry and be clear, so you'll be able to see your liner. So right now, see, I'm just putting the glue directly on my eyelid where the liner is. And so just go back, make sure you have a good solid line there. Okay, that's it. And then you wait, like I said, several minutes to get it so it'll get tacky. So now that's why at this point I put my powder on and whatever I'm gonna do, because my skin pretty much is clear enough. I don't use a lot of what do you call it, foundation. Now I think I will put a tad bit of foundation for tonight, for this look today. And I'm also going to, let me see, I need to work on these tear troughs. They look pretty good. So let's see. Now, once again, I don't use a lot of brushes. Like I told y'all, I'm going to put a little dab of foundation in the middle of my hand. A lot of people are like, what are you doing? But that's what I like to do. I like to just dab it on my skin. That's what you do. And then you can go back and get that brush I had. But it's not about like rubbing it in. You don't need that. You need to have it where you can just pat the foundation in. So, and if you want to use a brush, it's still gonna be about patting it in, so you can have a more natural look. If you put it on and you are dabbing and just rubbing it in, that's not gonna do it. That's why I just dab. And as you can see, you can blend it. Get you a good brush like this where you can blend. See, I try to get rid of this double chin, so that's why I put more of the darker concealer there. See, so when you it's not gonna stand out as much. So what did I do? Here's I'm gonna use a little bit to see if I can get rid of this my tear troughs, as I said. So you're gonna dab it. Just dab it under there. Until you get it where you want it to go. So I'm gonna dab and let that dry. Okay, because I'll concentrate some facial powder in that area to clear that up. So right now we got everything just about ready. And if you want, I just take my fingers and pull up some of that foundation I just put it on, so I can make this more of a cat eye, and it's ready. You know, and you can always go back. Now see, this is kind of shiny. That's why I have to let that dry for a while. So at this point, right, you want to go ahead and put your lashes on. It should be dry enough where you can stick them on. So what I do, I just kind of take the lash. Some people can use little tweezers, or I don't. I can't do it. So what I do, I line the edge that's going to go to the end of my eye and squeeze it toward my real lashes. You can put on some mascara so the lashes can have something to stick on to. But pretty much I just do this. I put it along that line and line it all up, and voila, done. No pulling, no you know, it's gonna be okay, people. And so you just do that. That's all you have to do. So I'll take the other one, other lash. I kind of do them like that so they kind of bend. Okay, and I do the same thing. I line up the end of the lash to the end of where mine are, and then I just stick it on and stick it until I get the eyelash lined up with my true eyelashes. And this is where it's good, where if you put a little mascara on, then your own lashes will be a little tacky and they can stick to them. Now this one, I don't know if I got enough glue on there. Okay, let me see. I think I do. These are, for some reason, a little more open, but this is all you have to do to line it all up. So now, here we go. They're done. So now, I'm starting to sweat a little bit, y'all. Okay? But there we go. When your skin looks cool, you got your lashes on. Okay, and I got these on. So they're all done. Now I am going to take some powder and put some powder on to kind of set everything that I've done already. As you can see, it's pretty much done. Okay, where is my powder? So basically that's what I do, you know, to get everything together. So then I like these kabuki brushes, and that's a good thing you have to do. I think last time I talked about getting you a set of good brushes, and that's what you'll need. As you can see, I did not use a whole lot of brushes, but they're good to have, especially for your eyes. I love these kabuki brushes to put my powder and stuff on. Now you see how smooth, how it goes on, and as you see, once again, I dab it in. Do not take the brush and go around in circles all over your face and that's not doing anything but messing your makeup up. So you want to sit up here and you want to dab it in, and then I just do a dab it all in to make sure that when you went around with your contour, all that is blended. The key to makeup is blending. A lot of people don't blend. They have stuff going every which way. And let me see, here's some more. And that's why, now, as y'all see, I'm trying to go under my eye with this to get rid of the tear trough. See? This one is a little difficult today, but that's what you do. You take that. Now I might have to take a little more concealer on that side to get rid of that one, but that's it for right now. Now the next thing, I already powdered my lips for the most part. Okay, let me just go over that one time. Okay, so they're ready. So now I'm going to take a pencil. You get a pencil that's close to your lip color, however you want to do it. I have pretty full lips, so I can outline, see right here on the edge of where my lips are, my Cupid's bow, and just do that, and then do the same thing. Now if you have, okay, this is what I'm doing. Go a little bit more. If you have a lip maybe that's a little crooked or you want to fix it, what you do, draw a line from the top to the bottom. Then it's like geometry. Then draw a straight line to the edge of your mouth on both sides. Okay, and then like geometry again, connect all those lines. See? And you pretty much, this has kind of cleared up. See how this lip, part of my lip, is a little not as full. But see, by connecting them like that, you get a more symmetrical look to your lip. Now I did that in a darker color because I'm going to put a red lip on. So let me see, I think I have a red Christmas color that kind of has some shimmer in it. But then again, I think I'm just going to use this lip gloss. This is one of our red lip glosses. And because I put more emphasis and drama on my eyes, then I would rather have a more subtle looking lip. That's how I do it. Now, some people, they want a really bold lip. There you go. Put it on top of the liner. And I always do that. Can't help it. But a lot of people, you know, you can do a bold lip and a more subtle eye. You can do the bold eye, bold lip. You can do the bold eye and a lesser bold lip. So it's all your personal style, what you like, different things. Because this is, you know, a more dressed up look, I'm just going with a simpler lip color. Now I have this lip gloss that's like a silver. Okay, and I think this is MAC, I believe. Oh no, I can't. No, this is NYX as well. So what I'm gonna do is kind of create this little bit of flash, kind of an ombre on this lip. See? That way I'm not gonna I gotta wipe it off. But that way, see, I put some silver so it can go with the silver in my eyes. And there you go. So basically I'm done now. I can put a blush on, and once again, people are gonna talk about me, but I like to just use a little bit on my finger and put it on. So since I have on this red, I need to have some kind of blush that's a little red as well. And this, I use this blush, and I'll use the reddish color where on the end right here, if you can see that. So this light is kind of bouncing off, you can't really see, but it has more of a rust kind of red look. So once again, I take that weak finger, I take the weak finger and put some color on there. And I'll go straight to right above, you know, where you put the contour. This is where I do my blush. You don't come further than the middle of your eye. So you take the blush and you go straight back like you are going towards your ear. See? You go straight back like that. Use that same finger and blend it in so it looks like you're naturally blushing. And see, it blends all in and you don't look like a clown. So like I said, you don't go past the middle point of your eye. Your blush shouldn't be any further than that, and you angle it going straight back toward the top of your ear. And then there you go. So here's my look. And when I finish with my look, Mary Kay also has a spray that you can take. And this will, first of all, give you a kind of dewy, nice look. And it will help your makeup stay on for hours. So that's it. See? It's just a fine mist. And I always kind of go through once again. And see, you have a dewy, nice, natural look. You're not looking chalky. You're not, you know, a lot of fake stuff. So here we go. So let me go. I'll be right back and I'll have my hair on. Okay. See you guys in a second. Okay, ladies. So I am back. Girlfriend is snatched. Got my little new hair. I got a new unit, as so many people call it, but I like it. I like curly, bouncy, behaving kind of hair, and this I think complements my face because I look much better with fuller hair around the, you know, around my face, really, than being too far away from it. So it looks better to me when I have hair like this that really kind of frames my face and gives me, so I can gives me what I want, and so I can sock it to you, baby. So you see, so that's it, ladies, for this tutorial, I guess you could say. So I hope you like it. I like makeup, but I never have liked real hard, subtle, when you're looking like a drag queen. No offense to drag queen, because those heifers can beat the face, okay? But I'm just saying, if you're not going to RuPaul, please don't be drawing your eyebrows way up here and putting all, you know. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. I'm just trying to show you, as a 60-year-old woman, how I do my makeup where it's natural and it's still pronounced enough to be where I can dress it up, dress it down. I have so many looks that I do with my makeup according to the mood that I'm in, and then that's gonna change what hair I'm gonna wear too. So all I'm saying, ladies, is get your makeup, practice. You know, if you sit up and look like Krusty the Clown the first time you make yourself up, so just go back, wash it off, and try again, and eventually you'll get comfortable enough to be able to do it, and you'll snap your face on in 3 minutes and head on out the door. Okay, because the whole point I want for this is that you feel beautiful. There's a certain feeling, there's a certain way you will act, there's a certain way that you will do things when you feel beautiful, when you feel loved, when you feel that you are living your best life. Baby, you can get along with folks. Life will not be so stressful. And unfortunately, too many of us as females have so much stress, so much non-support, you don't feel good about yourself, and then you do all kind of other crazy stuff. So that's why some of these little pieces of men is walking around being able to act like they the damn king of the jungle, because it's a woman that feels not as good about herself will put up with his bull to just have a man. So come on, ladies, honey, I don't have one right now. It's been a bit, but baby, I'm so fine, and oh, the right one got to come find me. I don't need no whole bunch of stuff, because I love me. I got all kind of stuff going on, and I feel great. And that is when you get your man. You never notice when you have a man, you always can get another one real easy. Because why? Because you're happy, you're feeling loved, you feel like you're on top of your game. That's why you can find another one. See, that's all you need to get one. Okay, and I don't know how this turned from a beauty thing into that, but anyway, that's what it's all about, ladies. Loving yourself, feeling beautiful, and doing your thing. So thank you again for coming to Get Snatched Beauty, and I will see you next time.